Well, Roe v. Wade is dead. Meaning that the Supreme Court recognized that the U.S. Constitution never actually contained a right to abortion, meaning that unelected, unaccountable justices shouldn't be the ones issuing decrees about it that everybody has to follow. The power to make laws about abortion, about women's bodies, about babies' bodies, about rape exceptions, all that, it belongs to the people, not to black-robe lawyers in Washington, D.C. Now, a lot of people freaked about that.
It feels like I am losing my future, and it's very paralyzing.
Which is partially their own fault for responding emotionally rather than intellectually and rationally. But it's also the fault of the master manipulators in Washington who play us all like it's a game. May I present Exhibit A?
Every single one of us has woken up today with less rights than we had yesterday.
Well, that's not exactly true. There's a lot of us that have hope that at least in some states, this little guy is going to get the most fundamental right of all, the right to live, extended to him.
And pregnant people in particular are in more danger in the United States today.
She really said it, didn't she? She really just said pregnant people. On the day when the entire left has organized to revive the whole fear over the war on women, here's AOC who goes out and dumps fecal matter in their Frosties by pretending that men can get pregnant. The patriarchy wins again.
I think it's important for us to also tackle this myth that this is somehow about babies or children or life. Because the same individuals who purport, claim.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'll let her carry on with this obviously very important point in just a second, but I noticed something. Did you notice it? Look again.
Who purport.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Sorry. Carry on. The same people that purport to care about babies and children and
to be protecting life. Fight against universal health care. Do they believe in universal child care? Do they believe in life after birth?
I'm sorry, what? Do they believe in life after birth? Who doesn't believe in life after birth? Okay, but on a serious note, AOC, come on. You want to be a thought leader, then you have to be able to get beyond this kind of silly straw man argument. First, a person does not need to support socialized medicine in order to oppose the killing of unwanted children. Second, the reason most people do oppose socialized medicine is because the government isn't very good at giving out health care. In socialism, it's always the poor people who get screwed. Always. All right, but get ready because we're going to start bouncing now. And when we bounce, that means a really important point is coming.
A life that claims to be protecting the lives of children, or rather a party and individuals who claim to protect the lives of children just weeks after over a dozen children died in Texas, now claim to support their life, the lives of the young.
No, that wasn't particularly coherent, but she's bouncing, so let's give her the benefit of the doubt and fill in the pieces for her. She's attempting to say that Republicans didn't care about kids in Texas, and yet now they say that they care about kids in the womb. First, I'm thankful that she's acknowledging that those are kids in the womb. I think that's an important step. The whole difference here is there is not a law that has been or could be written that would have stopped that lunatic in Texas from doing what he did. There is, however, a law that could be written that would stop the deaths of babies in the womb. You, AOC, why won't you support that?
Who are we protecting? Who does this protect? No one. Because this is not just about the right to choice. This is about rule of law and democracy. And who is a full person in the eyes of the law.
Yikes. She needs to just stop talking. There are some really articulate progressives out there. This isn't one. It is about the rule of law, and it is about the rule of the people, which is exactly why the Supreme Court just handed the power to rule, the power to make law, to make abortion law. They just took it out of the hands of unelected officials, unelected judges, and handed it back to the people. And as far as who constitutes a full person in the eyes of the law, Ms. Cortez, that's exactly what this has been about for the last 50 years.